Hey everybody, welcome to the Village Guys Show. If you're joining for the first time, here we chat to people from Paarl and Wellington doing amazing things and following their dreams. And one of those individuals is Robynique and how she got my attention. I just saw on social media she was standing with a book and she had an award. So she was part of the Allan Grays Makers Fest entrepreneur program. And I wanted to find out more about this author, why is she writing books, and yeah, just a bit about her journey and what's keeping her busy. Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so we are author and we're writing books, and the book's name is?
Puzzles for kids.
There we go.
Yes,
nice colors.
Thank you. I wanted to capture people's attention with the bright colors and give it a variety of.
Got mine.
Definitely. I have to be bright and creative with these things, especially with kids. The age group for this one is specifically 7 to 12 years old, and I also had recently released another one for a younger age group, 5 to 8 years old.
So we're busy.
Yes, we are busy.
Okay, cool.
Busy.
So tell me, why are we deciding to spend time to write a book for kids at that age?
For that age specifically, I've noticed that for younger age group, people are very influential, especially with what we are exposed to in social media. So I wanted to target them specifically because how we grow up is very, very important. And what we do in the future, because children are our future, we want them to have a positive mindset so that they can achieve dreams that they know they can do. That's the goal.
Okay, that sounds very vlot uitgekom daar. Okay, but so why a puzzlers book and not a reading book?
Now, puzzlers, I wanted to give them a variety of options to choose from, especially like this one is learning your ABCs through positive affirmations and word tracing. So I wanted to make it easier for them to understand, but I also wanted to make it fun instead of saying, oh no, it's just a boring reading book about what? And I gave them coloring options, I gave them word searches, I gave them maze games. I gave them options because children get so easily bored, so I wanted to capture that attention and keep it for as long as possible. Yeah. That's why we just stuck with Puzzles for Kids.
So, I mean, the book looks like a lot of activities. So are you thinking out these activities by yourself, or is it something you used to enjoy as a kid doing?
Definitely as a kid I used to love doing word searches, maze game, crosswords, and I was like, because I enjoyed it a lot, especially with my grandma that used to lend me these books and I grow up, and I was like, okay, maybe the others will enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
And because everything is always social media, I wanted to do it on a physical copy and say like, okay, this is memories, and 100%. I want to have that bond where you do it with your family members as well, that interaction, that engagement that you can do like, okay, help me complete this. Do you see what this is and this is? That was the aim.
So just why is it so important for positive affirmation for young kids? Like, wow, what is that?
I am a firm believer that what you do daily or what you say to yourself is what you eventually become. So positive affirmations, doing it every time and saying like, I can do this, I can achieve this, it will eventually become your mindset. And as you do that mindset over and over and over, it will become what you do, and what you do will become eventually your lifestyle. And that is the goal. It's everything I do, it is the goal to achieve the positive mindsets so that our generations can do what the past generations couldn't. I want them to break the chains of that negative mindset and just become, you can do it, 100%. I can do it, yes.
So what is your daily positive affirmation?
I am beautifully, wonderfully made, and everything I do, it is through the Christ that strengthens me. So whatever I set my mind to it, I can do it. And even if I fail, it's just a learning curve. I just need to change my strategy, and that is how I go for it.
I see like a future, what you call it, positive speaker, motivational speaker type of person on stage, eh?
Thank you.
So, I mean, of course, if you're doing daily positive affirmations, so you finished one book.
Yes.
And of course, you're going to write another book.
Yes.
What else is op die kerststok van Robynique Daniels?
Next time I actually want to write a reading book.
Okay.
But I do not know how the gist of it is going to go yet. I'm still working on how I can do it, but it's definitely going to be something with developing that mindset of positivity, because I want to be able to encourage others that don't let your past mistakes influence who you want to be in the future.
Motivational Monday, Thursday. So what else is keeping you busy?
I am a marketing student now at Puzzl College Paarl campus. I am currently a third year, so this is my final exams that I will be doing next month, and then I will be having to look for a job to get my diploma.
Okay, so what do we learn in marketing? Like what's it about?
Marketing is basically like how you as an organization can approach people to sell your product, whether it's learning the external factors that is influencing how people will buy it, consumer behavior towards it, how can we prevent our consumers from not losing interest in the products, how to capture that attention, how to sell it, how to sell yourself, and how to keep people active and engaged through social media or other platforms as well.
So do you see yourself selling products and sales to companies? Would you be comfortable with sales? Like, is that something marketing would...
Not the sales part of approaching, that's a bit intense, but I do love the part of the marketing of the work, whether it's like taking the pictures and promoting it on social media, that part of the aspect, I love doing that.
So are you naturally inclined creative?
Yes, definitely.
So the front page you've done all by yourself?
Everything in this book, from the external to the interior, is all me.
Okay, so studying, writing books, what else are we doing?
I also do photography on the side.
Right.
I do paintings. I also recently started a food business where I sell and make food to make, earn the income, the side hustles and all of that.
What food are you making?
Yes. Variety. I did chicken wraps.
Okay.
I did, there was what was it? It was a burger, kind of a bun kind of a thing.
So where are we selling it?
I usually do it once a month.
Right.
And then I approach people like, listen, are you interested? This is how we sell. And we place the orders and then we give it to you at the end of the month.
So would you say that the marketing you're studying has helped you?
Definitely. And it definitely made me more comfortable in approaching people as well, because we had to physically do presentations in front of crowds of people, so that helped build the confidence. And it definitely helped with being able to promote my book as well.
Yeah, so I mean, like writing a book and probably being a perfectionist, wanting every page looking perfect, because I see the front cover like is perfect. Has being a perfectionist delayed the release of some of your stuff?
Definitely has. For this book specifically, it started with during COVID, when everybody was at home during lockdown. So that evenings I would spend just perfecting the interior of the book, and it took like several months. I think I started in February, but only in November it was released.
Jeez,
because of how I kept changing it. But it's not something that I regret, because I know my perfectionism is usually what makes me provide excellent services. So yes, I don't look at it as a negative light, but more of a, okay, what can I do to further improve it and keep it that way?
Okay, so it's, illustrate us how Allan Grays Makers Fest, what happened, how did you get involved, because you were the only one from Western Cape, and of course the only one from Paarl representing. How did that come about?
That was a thrilling experience. It actually started with me approaching, this book was released before I started studying.
Right.
So during my first year, I asked my lecturer, like, listen, I published a book, I want to know how to go about promoting it, how can I get more people's attention, like, listen, I made this. And she was like, listen, but there's this competition that's happening, maybe you would be interested. And that is how I got into it. Okay, sign up my name. And there was actually 5,000 people around South Africa that entered the competition. And I was one of the 31 students that made it to the final rounds in Johannesburg.
Out of 5,000?
Yes, out of 5,000.
So you're doing something right then?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we just got to go. We had an opportunity when we got to the final rounds where we could go to Johannesburg and just pitch our idea in front of 600 people. And that is just people that was physically there. And then there was people that live streamed on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. And wow, it was people of high class, like board members, CEOs, business owners.
All with their own ideas, looking for like possibly funding and exposure.
There was a lot of investors. It's like there was one company, I'm not sure what the name was, where they were like, okay, listen, if you pitch your idea and it's something that we are interested in investing in, then we could choose you. So it wasn't an opportunity wasted. So even if you just say then you didn't make it to maybe the first runner-up or being the winner, you still had an opportunity to show your work and what you can do. And even now, I keep in contact with some of the old contestants that said like, no, but listen, I took part in another competition, or this person approached me and this is what I'm doing now. So it's never a moment wasted.
Yeah, and of course it's like a
never.
networking frenzy,
Yes.
because now you have like-minded people from all over
Yes.
South Africa.
And we also had an opportunity to network with people like, okay, approach people like, okay, this is what you do.
That is so cool.
Yes, so Allan Gray definitely does something right, because
Yeah.
that exposure definitely helped build our confidence, and it made us more aware of what we need to do as the younger generation to impact our world in a positive
Nice,
manner.
man. So, I mean, did you get an award? Like, what I saw you, right? Like, what happened?
No, unfortunately, I didn't get an award. It was more of a participation,
Okay.
yes. But I did get opportunities to, I get sponsorships. I got people that wanted to invest in my book, people who asked. So the exposure definitely helped me a lot.
Is this an every year thing? I think I should be drafting my business
It
plan.
is an every year thing, because
Okay.
I think they start, I'm not sure if it was 2-3 years ago where they started, but it further expanded, because last year they had the competition, this
Yeah.
year they had one, and they will definitely be having one next year as
And it's
well.
any topic, any product, any
Any
service?
topic, if you have a general business with existing customers, or if you're having a business idea, if you're in a
That
tech
is so
business
cool.
or artisan, you can
Okay.
go for it.
So next year, at least I've got someone that's part of the alumni, so they'll be able to do my application for
Yeah,
me.
as long as you can prove that you own the business or part of the business, and then you're A for a way.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. So we can just copy and paste from yours.
Oh no, they do research, they know.
Is it?
They know.
Okay, and
Yes.
so of course you have a dream of doing a book, and then all of a sudden you do this Allan Gray, and everybody sees that it's something significant. What's Robynique feeling like with this achievement?
It felt so unreal, because for me, it wasn't that time when they said the winners, it wasn't that I was disappointed that I lost. It was more of I got this opportunity to see and learn from other people, because I met one winner of last year's competition that also published a book, and she gave me tips on how to further implement that thing, and I was like, okay, this is what I can do. And this is also giving me ideas of what to do, whether it's make my own app or so,
Yeah.
which is definitely something I'm considering
What?
doing as well,
Okay.
to make an app for the...
Oh, right.
Yes,
Okay.
so that we can reach a wider audience as well. And it's also to not
Clever.
only target kids, but to get older people also involved in the book. So yeah, definitely it was...
So what's the timeline for the app?
unreal. Oh, the timeline, I hope by next year, this time it should be. But yeah, I actually spoke to someone who knows, and I was like, okay, can you...
Yeah.
Yeah, so we made connections, that side. It was definitely
Okay, so it was
not an opportunity
a
wasted.
lot of lessons learned
Yes.
over this period. Okay, cool. I've got a few quick questions, just
Yes.
one-word answers. You can leave the marketing studies. Now. So it's just one-word answers you can answer. Right. So let's go. Kanye West or Jay-Z?
Oh, jeez.
Okay, it's bad choices.
Neither.
Okay, not as much. McDonald's or Kentucky?
McDonald's, I guess.
All right. Drake or J. Cole?
I do not know any of those people.
Okay. Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram.
Right. Rihanna or Beyonce?
Rihanna.
Beyonce or Adele?
Adele.
All right. Movie or series?
Series.
What are we watching?
Tino. I'm panicked.
But isn't that like the 2017, 2018?
No, but I would watch it a lot of times over. I've actually watched it twice already. It's interesting.
Okay. Last movie you watched?
Last movie I watched, what was it?
It's weird.
What was
People
it?
don't watch movies anymore. Like
What
everybody's doing
was it?
series.
It's mostly series, yes.
Yeah.
What was it? Oh, it was actually One Piece, the series that I actually started watching now recently, because I can't say movie because I don't
Yeah.
watch movies
Okay.
anymore.
So, okay, you haven't watched the movie in a long time.
Nah,
Okay,
nah.
what was the last movie you cried in? For? Cried for, sorry.
The
Cried
last
for.
movie I cried for, what was it? Why you want to ask me something so far back?
Okay, I don't know, maybe you're a movie foodie and watch a lot of
I
movies.
tend to forget what I watch sometimes.
Okay. When
So,
last were you in the cinema?
last year.
Okay, what movie did you watch?
It was something about a train, but I can't remember.
A train.
It was something about a train.
Okay. Do we know what movie that was? Okay, I was like, no.
Oh, Bullet Train.
Okay, cool.
There's it.
Or the one that doesn't stop or something.
I'm not sure what it was about. I just remember they like kill people that I was like, what am I watching?
Okay, cool. What is your current celebrity crush? Oh, sorry, not what. Ooh.
I wouldn't say what. It was more like who it was. Okay. It's Kim Namjoon, say myself, from BTS.
The K-pop people?
Yes.
Oh, we just chatted about it this morning. Alright, cool. Are they still together or are they still making music? Or
they are still making music,
okay.
But some of them went must now for military service, so they're doing solos.
Wow, you in tune with BTS, eh?
No, I just know. I see sometimes on social media, not as intense as it used to be.
Okay.
So I calm down.
Okay, cool. What's the most played song on your current playlist?
It is Your Blood by Levi Angel.
Okay.
It's a Christian song.
Okay, no problem. If you had to win the lottery now, what is the first thing you're buying?
The first thing I'm buying, I would actually consider publishing my second book.
Okay, except for that. That's
Except for that, buy a car.
Okay. What car are we buying? Okay, you can of course buy your dream car, right? So what is it going to be?
I actually don't have a dream car. I'm not actually very picky, as long as it's a 7-seater.
Okay, because we have children.
No, because I want to travel and I want people to drive with
Okay,
me.
cool. So what are we buying? Like, do we have a specific thing?
There was actually this one car that I love. I'm not sure what it is, but I think it's Ford.
Okay.
It's also.
Oh,
I'm
like
not
an
sure.
Everest type of thing,
Yeah.
big. Okay, cool. What is the cheesiest pickup line you ever heard?
Okay. Okay, wait. Okay. You just. That's so cringe.
I know.
Okay. Are you Wi-Fi? Because I feel a connection.
Okay. Yeah, that is cheesy. If you had a superpower, what would it be? And why?
Manipulation, because I like that way. I don't know if you know Gwen Tennyson from Ben 10, where she can do like these pink balls of energy where she can like throw it and
The girl in Ben 10.
yes,
Yeah,
and she can make platforms, so that energy manipulation, that is
Okay.
cool.
Isn't there an Avenger that can do that? That one girl. Isn't there an Avenger that? Okay. The brother and sister.
Brother and sister.
Isn't there brother and sister in Avengers?
Oh, you mean Wanda Maximoff?
The girl.
That is more chaos magic.
Yeah, because she does that.
Yes,
all
it's
type-
similar to that, but
Okay.
it's not exactly the
See,
same. Yeah.
Laugh at me. I was right.
Yeah. I see what you were talking about.
Yeah. If you could have supper with 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be?
Who would it be? It would be. Wait, who would it be? I would actually love to have supper with Elizabeth Olsen, the actress of One. Yes.
Okay, right.
And
Oh, but they're the twins.
yes.
Yeah, okay, they're also
yes.
twins. You're right. Okay.
And I would like to have it with my celebrity crush that I mentioned earlier, because I want to know how his mind works.
Oh.
And then the other one would be my I guess it would be my spiritual father, Prophet Herbert Malondo.
Okay.
Yeah, just to say, like, I like to take variety of options just to see the way they talk. It's very
Okay.
interesting, yes.
All right, cool. That would be interesting
Yes,
table
an interesting
of
conversation.
conversation. All right. Give me a pinch myself moment in Robynique Daniel's life. Like, wow, Robynique, this is really happening to me.
When I got on the plane, that was the first time I actually traveled
Okay.
on a plane.
Right.
And I went to Johannesburg. And that whole weekend I was like,
Yeah.
happening.
Right.
Yeah, so it was but it actually did. And then somebody just slapped me and I was like, okay, it is actually happening. So that was a
Yeah.
pinch me moment. This is happening. I have to talk in front of millions of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is for the Allan Gray thing?
Yes.
So was it like they paid for the flights, everything?
Everything was sorted out, the accommodation, what we ate, because it was a buffet, so we could eat all we want to, the traveling from there back here, from going
Very
to the
cool.
airport,
Very
everything was
cool.
sorted out.
Very cool. Okay, that's very cool. Let me see. What is the worst or the best advice you've got ever?
The best advice would be, it's something that always sticks with me, that it eventually became, I don't know if you've noticed throughout the interview, is like, don't let your past mistakes determine who you are. Because that is not who you, the only way you would become who you think that you are is what you believe that you are. So just keep moving forward, keep doing what you think is right, and eventually that is who you are.
Yeah. What's the worst piece of advice you've
Worst piece of advice? There were so many, I can't even think. The worst piece of advice was that where they say, when you dream, when you dream about something, that somebody, like almost like, you know, like that moment where you dream of something and you end up liking the person afterwards, that is generally meant to be, that's a lie.
Okay.
That was the worst advice. Do not believe your dreams. It doesn't always mean it's true. It's a lie. So yeah, that was the worst. Don't believe that lie.
So I heard like the latest pickup line I've heard is, have I seen you before? And the person says no, and they say, oh, then it might as well be in my dreams. Huh? Yeah, that's like a real pickup line.
Okay, but now the question is,
Right.
if you were in the dreams of a person, does that mean that they knew you before then? Because
Well,
how would they dream of you?
They
if
saw
they
me on
never
social media with a
Because
six-pack.
that is-
You see, so they
Like,
saw me.
oh,
Yeah.
wow,
So
okay.
so it's like
Okay.
you're stalking someone, and that person is always on the mind.
Oh, that is next level.
And then you go to bed, and then you dream about the person.
Now you see, that is where you delude yourself into thinking you like someone just because you constantly see something. That is the lie.
100%. Okay, so I'll keep my final question for finally last.
Oh,
right.
wow.
What do you do for fun?
What do I do for fun? I actually like to look on TikTok videos, surf the internet. That's what I
Okay.
do for fun. And then but mostly because I like to look at people's ideas of what they, business-wise,
Yeah.
and then
Okay, so if
That's
I had to
nice.
scroll through your
Fun.
TikTok now, of course it works with the algorithm.
Yeah.
It works with what you're constantly searching and looking for. Like I said, I can look at someone's TikTok and I know that person's
Yeah.
personality. So what am I going to see on the feed? Like what topics?
mostly you will see those not fan edits, it's more like, you know those stories that they tell from, they're making their own stories on TikTok, but they use like movie scenes and then they make like a fiction.
Okay, explain.
I'm not sure how to explain it properly. Okay, they take edits from movie scenes.
Right.
And they basically make a fan fiction out of it, whether it's like this character from this movie is being placed into another movie, and then they do like a whole written fiction of them talking, conversation, dialogue-wise. That's probably what you would be seeing on my TikTok.
Okay. I have no idea what I'm going to be looking at. And what else?
And you will also probably see like animal videos. For some reason, I get now a lot of animal videos, and it's also like these these flop scenes where it's like behind the scenes of like what would happen if this happened, and then they
Okay.
maybe recently this morning I saw one where they made a behind the scenes video of mustard and tomato sauce,
Right.
and then this one was supposed to like bump butts, I think, that way
Right.
like jumpy bump kind of a
Okay,
thing,
yeah.
yes. But then she went too early and then she went flying into the aisle. So that's probably what she yeah, it's weird videos, man. I can't say specifically it's
Yeah.
this because it's like yeah.
Okay, I think I'm going to be really surprised when I see these videos because I have never seen any of what you're talking about.
It's
on
different sides of TikTok, that's one thing.
Okay.
Everybody gets a different side.
Is Robynique Daniel single?
She is.
All right, cool. What is the big dream?
The big dream is the one to be a successful CEO, businesswoman of a marketing company, hopefully.
That is very cool. What would the name be?
That is a surprise. I can't spoil the surprise now.
But you have
No.
something in mind.
I have several ideas in mind,
Okay.
but you have to wait and see for that.
Okay, so how can people buy the book? Where can people follow
Okay,
Robynique? Because I
so-
went on Robynique's Facebook profile. I didn't see one picture of the book. So clearly they're not teaching you Facebook in marketing studies.
No, you went into the wrong profile then.
Oh wow, it's a secret. Okay. You know what
Okay,
they say
no.
about a lady with too many Facebook profiles, eh?
Okay, so I have published this on Amazon. So it
Right.
is, if you search Puzzles for Kids by Robynique Daniels,
Yeah.
you will find my book
That's where I
there.
found it, right?
Yes, that is actually where I had self-published my books, both books,
Okay.
this one and the younger age group.
Right.
You would also be able to find me on Facebook under Robynique Daniels. However, it is a Facebook page and not my personal
Right.
account. Yes, so
Okay.
you just have to specify. I think it's a picture that you posted on the Village Guy.
Right.
It's that same profile picture that you would see on the Facebook page. Is that one's the right one?
Yeah, that's probably where I found it.
Yes, and then on Instagram you can find me on Robynique Daniels Rights. Rights, yes, like rights.
Okay.
Yes, and for how people can purchase it, I have physical copies with me, so they can contact me on my social media platforms. And then just ask me like, okay, how can I go about approaching it? And we usually do delivery via Paxi, but I am working towards an alternative to make it easier for our consumers as well.
Okay, what is that alternative? I'm intrigued.
I'm looking for Take-A-Lot.
Okay, cool.
I have like made arrangements, but it's still a working process because delivery is a bit intense with Paxi, so we're trying to eliminate much of the delivery cost as possible. So we're trying to get on Take-A-Lot.
Okay. And for people that want to know the TikTok feed and see what you're liking and bookmarking, what is the name of it?
TikTok. I am not actually very active on TikTok at the moment, but I am by Robynique, and it's literally like written Robin.eek with a underscore there.
Okay.
Yeah. It's Robynique.
But we interviewed someone this morning, and the advice is if you're not on TikTok currently with your product or your service, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Yeah, it's because a lot of exposure comes from TikTok. I am well aware of that.
So we need to put the book on.
You will see if you search me. I have put books on. My book is on there. It's just not consistently as I would like to, mostly because I'm so busy with studies that it's kind of hard to balance it. Yes.
So you also said your final year now. You finish all the exams and then you're graduating.
Yes.
Okay, and then putting out CV, looking for work.
Yes.
So there's no email address that people can email looking for the book, or
My email address is Robynique at bpitc.co.za, and they can also contact me via WhatsApp on my cell phone number at 082-471-4027.
Right. So what is BPITC? What is that?
That is more for the Outlook account. Email, Gmail.
Oh, it's just like a van. I thought it stood for something.
No.
Okay, cool. So it's Robynique at BPITC.
Yes, they can email me there as well. But most people prefer to do it via WhatsApp. It's easier to contact there.
Okay. Madam, thanks.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, hope we see you more books.
Definitely.
When's the next one planned to come out?
The next one, I am not sure. Hopefully before the end of the year. That would be my third book.
Okay, wait.
The second book, I think it's this one. But I do not have the physical copy with me.
Look at the marketing students with the various
The second book is on Amazon. It is available on Amazon. That is for the age group 5 to 8.
Right, and you have 7
and then
to 12.
This one is the first book that was released. That is the second edition called Middle Childhood Edition. And then the third book would be for a lower age group.
Okay, smaller, like younger.
Because I wanted, it's like a series basically where as you go start with one book and you just build yourself stronger with the books as it goes. Yes.
Okay, but I saw on the first page there's some written stuff. What is that?
Yes, this is just to say that hello and welcome to Puzzlers for Kids. This book includes small activities meant to stimulate your child's brain, broaden their vocabulary, and improve their writing skills. It features activities such as positive affirmations, word tracing, word searches, word scraps, maze games, matching games, and sorting games. It also includes a few coloring pages and answering keys. With this book, there is no limitation. Enjoy. Sorry.
Thanks so much for joining us. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was very interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
Interesting conversation, yes. Definitely a lot of laughs.
Yeah, it's a pity we have to have half an hour. Otherwise, we probably can chat for 2 hours because there were a lot of things that you've mentioned that I would want to
elaborate on.
Dig deeper into, but you just said people's attention span is 3 seconds.
It is. It's very short. It's very, very short.
It's like a topic that we could have half an hour conversation. Exactly that. So, yeah, we probably have to have a series of topics of conversations.
That would be very interesting videos to watch, though. A compilation of everything that we can talk about.
Idea. It seems that you have got time. Idea.
Just let me know when. Hey? Just let me know when.
You know where to find me. Ladies and gentlemen, Robynique Daniels, author. She's written 2 books already, and she's also a marketing student from Paul. And she is a local-based author. So if you want to support proudly Paul, proudly local products, Robynique Daniels. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
That's so very cool, man.